All right, but all right.
No, it was that I had to say, man, I couldn't get with the corporate game plan after that. I said, let me just get back to doing the things that I know I can do. And when I got back, man, I was immediately a better a better dentist, just because you have to, as when you're a professional, and I mean this not just health professional, but if you're a professional, if you take yourself seriously as a professional, there is a great amount of work that you have to do to to be your best you. And that work will take you and open up possibilities for you. If you don't nurture the garden, so to speak, you're not going to grow anything other than what you have. But
Mm,
when you try to um, when you try to learn more, then
mhm.
you'll get more efficient. You'll get more profitable, um, and those things. So it's going to California, having that life experience, having that a little bit of the MBA, the formal knowledge, but having that experience taught me, or I learned two different things. But I learned that you have to improve yourself. You have to take yourself seriously, and when you do that, possibility. You see more possibilities. So, yeah, I truly believe that you just have to grow, and as you grow your talents, grow your skills, these other opportunities present themselves, and they allow you to do better work, technically better work, more profitable work, faster. Between that and hiring the right people, that has been the world of difference between my practice now and my practice then.
Yeah, he said, see more possibilities. I think we had a cat named See More Possibilities came out, tried to make lime, right? What's his name? See More Possibilities. Like, you gotta get out of here, man. But I digress. All right. Well, Nope. I appreciate you sharing that as a silverback, and we label that on our backs because we want our damn silverback. So, as a big homie, so to speak, as the little homies call us now, um, what advice would you give to a young person, black person in urban Chicago? What would you try to tell them?
Um, from an entrepreneurial standpoint or professional, life standpoint.
Yeah, I'd say more of a life standpoint. More of a life standpoint. So I'm glad you asked that. So they may not have had, one or two functional parents,
Mm,
or maybe they do, but
mm-hmm.
they may not have been in Hyde Park, like some of us, or South Shore or Chatham and back in the day, or Peel Hill. Um, I mean, it's hard for us to offer that if we haven't lived it, but it's got to be something we can say.
You know what? Yeah, I think uh, there are a couple of things. You know, um, People feel like so much is out of their hand, and I think it's important that people take ownership of what they're able to do. They may not be able to do everything, but take ownership of what you can do. And that could mean um, seeking out mentors, um, learning more about the technical aspects of your interest,
Hmm.
um, and putting yourself in an environment that in the kind of environment that you want to be in. There's an old saying, fake it till you make it. And I believe in that. If you put yourself in a position, if you have an interest in, I'll just say architecture. If you seek out architects, go to where the architects are meeting, where they have their meetings, where they're doing, their education and whatever kind of seminars they have and what have you. You're going to learn more about architecture. You're going to learn about more possibilities in the world of architecture, and hopefully see yourself in that space. Like I said, I'm still learning, and I'm 50 something, 56, and I'm still learning about ways to be a better entrepreneur, building the soft. So I guess we can get back to that.
Oh, we're going to get there, but go ahead. Yeah.
No, you were talking about
any advice you were given to.
Yeah. I just think it's important that people seek out help, experienced help.
Yes.
Seek out mentors.
Yes.
There's just so much that a mentor can add to your life as far as direction, guidance. Again, we talk about possibilities, help you establish goals, help you make connections, help you grow in whichever industry or profession you're interested in. So
cut some of the losses.
Yeah. And man, losses stack up easy. Yeah, losses stack up easy. So you wanna avoid those. There is a true benefit to learning from somebody else's problems.
Absolutely.
And if you can follow advice, a lot of people can hear advice, but it's special when a person can follow advice. A lot of people say, no, I got to see for myself, and that's a long ask my son.
Well, yeah, that's one of those things you might learn, during a pledging process.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily have to get that for myself necessarily. No comment, but all right.
Moving on.
Necessarily. Yeah, we are one. All right. Who do you credit for you making it? I would say safely through Chicago, because I know you're in safe places, but it's still the city of Chicago.
Yeah, man. I would say certainly Leland and Yvonne. But then also, God, man, I was an idiot. I was young and dumb, and
ignorant.
Just had no clue. Right, exactly.
Ignorant.
Just had no
Tori,
clue.
where my glove at?
Yeah.
Just ignorant. You don't know where it's at, man. Just ignorant.
All right, but you was young and dumb. You was young and you was ignorant. You weren't dumb. You were ignorant.
Ignorant. Why are you so ignorant?
Right. And you thank God that,
Yeah, truly. I look, it's just, I don't know. I know my parents tried. So, in all honesty, man, I got to give it up to them. Certainly my mother and father were, they didn't play all that you hanging out as long as you want to hang out and all that kind of stuff. No, man. Street lights were on. You need to be home. And if you weren't home, you need to be putting your foot in whoever's trying to keep you from getting home.
Right.
And they held a pretty tight rein on my brother and I, which is why I got so buck wild when I went down to U of I.
Yeah. The land of milk and honey.
Man, when I first got down there, freshman the first week when you moved in, they had freshman orientation week.
Yeah.
Was it week when you all went down there in the 90s?
It may have been, but I wasn't there the whole week, bro. I was so full of myself. Coming out of high school. But go ahead, bro. You know what I mean? I was missing out on some. Yeah, like right. Because when I got down there,
I'm not missing out on nothing. They missing out on me.
Yes. But when I got there, like Tori and all them, we've been down here forever, and I'm like, what? Who did I? Who did I say no? Like, right. It was that last summer. That last summer in the city, though. That's what.
Yeah, true. Yeah. They had freshman I think now it's freshman orientation class or something like that. Because man, I went down there and now when I got down there, I was 16 years old. I hadn't turned 17 yet.
Wow, he was younger than us, though.
Yeah. Man, and I was like, what? It's all parties all the time? Drinking, and I wasn't even drinking then, but just hanging out. And I don't have
no parents,
man,
right?
16,
man. By the time Friday and Saturday and certainly Monday morning rolled around after that week, I was like, now why am I down here again?
How about this
it
one?
Was nothing but parties.
And you can go to the bars, but you can't drink. Oh, really? Yeah. They were never saying that.
Okay. Hey, all right, sure.
Hey,
sure.
We were 17 when we got down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I already had a full beard and all that when I was probably 13. So,
Nice.
Buying alcohol was.
His beard was.
So you were the guy. The guy.
I was that guy. And I had some sunglasses that I wore specifically for that.
He literally started getting gray before we left the yard. Yeah. Started getting hints of gray.